Hi, I'm Daniel from Ratings.com. We've tested 27 TVs so far this year, so here are the best ones that you should buy. These are simplified recommendations. You can find all of our test results on our website or use our recommendation tool to find the best TV for you. We'll start with the budget category, which has seen increased competition this year, with both Vizio and TCL offering improvements from last year. The best budget TV is the TCL 6 series, also called the R615 or R617, depending on where you buy it. It has some advanced features like local dimming and a wide color gamut for HDR. It also has low input lag, so it is a great choice for gamers on an Xbox One X or PS4 Pro. If you're after a more inexpensive model, then the TCL 4 series is a good pick. It isn't as good as the 6 series, especially if you plan to watch HDR, but it still has a decent basic picture quality and the Roku Smart Platform. Moving up to the mid-range price bracket, we also see better competition at lower prices than last year. The step up from budget to mid-range generally brings a better HDR experience and improved picture quality with a more polished experience. The Sony X900F offers the best performance with great picture quality and excellent motion handling due to the fast response time. It gets a bit brighter than last year's X900E, but if you can find this 2017 model, then it's still a great pick too. If you'd like to save some money, then the Vizio P series is another great pick. It has almost as good picture quality as our mid-range pick, the X900F, but the reflection handling isn't as good for bright rooms. On the other hand, it has lower input lag for gamers. If you do plan to focus on gaming, then the Samsung NU8000 is our top mid-range recommendation. It doesn't have as good picture quality as the X900F, but has some neat gaming features. It supports FreeSync variable refresh rate from an AMD graphics card or a new Xbox, which results in a more responsive feel as the frame rate changes. It can also interpolate low frame rate games with very little input lag, so it feels very smooth. If price isn't a consideration and you only care about the best performance, then the LG C8 is our top pick. It is an OLED TV which can produce perfectly deep blacks, resulting in an excellent picture quality, especially when viewed in a dark room. It also remains accurate when viewed at an angle, so if you've got wide seating, then it is a great pick. The LG B8 also offers the same picture quality with a different design and a slightly slower interface, so go with whichever is cheaper. OLED TVs aren't perfect though, as long periods of static content may result in permanent burn-in, so if this is something you'll worry about, then an LCD TV is a better choice. The best LCD we've tested is the Samsung Q9FN. Although it can't produce the perfect blacks of an OLED, it still has great picture quality with effective local dimming. It supports the same gaming features as the mid-range NU8000, which is great for those with a new console. If you set at an angle, then the image does look washed out, but there is no risk of burn-in. If you'd like to save some money, then the Samsung Q8FN is another great choice, as it's almost as good as the Q9FN, but cheaper. There were many TVs we tested that offered strong performance, but it wasn't quite enough to make it to our recommendation list. The Sony Z9D and X940E are both excellent TVs with impressive local dimming, but they don't have as good motion handling or the great gaming features of the Q9FN. The LG SK9500 is great for wide seating as the image remains accurate when viewed at an angle, but it isn't as good as the Sony X900F because blacks appear grey in a dark room, despite the local dimming feature. The Sony A8F OLED is a great TV, but it offers almost the same performance as the LG C8 OLED, but with higher input lag. To summarize, if you're on a strict budget, then get the TCL 6 series. For a mid-range TV, the Sony X900F is a great choice. If budget isn't a concern, then go with the LG C8 OLED. So that's it. If you want to decide for yourself, then see our test results or compare these models side by side on our website. You can also check out our video reviews, which are linked in the description. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel or become a contributor. Thank you for watching and see you next time.